Hello, everyone. This is just thought I had nothing to do right now, so I just popped on and talk to you all. So how's everyone doing today? I just wanted to come on here and talk horror with you all. If you got any questions, feel free to pop on. Feel free to ask me anything you guys want. I haven't been really active on the live on my channel as of late. I just been going through a lot. So, but yeah, that's either here or there. Y'all see, y'all see that poster right there. Sorry. Um, anyway, man, I've been getting a lot of horror news. I have a lot. I need to catch up on a lot of horror stuff, on a lot of horror movies that I've been missing out. I've been hearing like bodies, 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 and the Halloween news. Obviously, everyone's talking about Halloween ends. So, I mean, guys, I really apologize. Like this camera is. I need to give me a better camera. This really sucks. Um, I mean, since I had time, I just want to say hello, say, how's everyone doing today? If anyone has any questions, any comments, any concerns, or anything anyone wants to say, feel free to say. Ah, man, like just been like hearing a lot, like in horror and stuff, especially the Scream Six news, like we've been getting, we don't know what's going on with with uh what's gonna happen. I mean, I'm extremely excited with like the new location of going in New York City and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Think about the possibilities, the chase scene in a subway. Like that's cool. Like I'm very excited for that. And then Halloween ends. Like we don't really know what's gonna happen with that. Like, you know, okay. I just wanna know, like, kinda curious if anyone can let me know. Am I am I on mute? Like, can anyone see me, hear me, whatever? Just let me know. Don't let me look stupid now. Just kidding, but for real, let me know if everything's all right. All right, thanks. I don't know, man. I've been having some trouble with the Streamyard, you know, because I was supposed to go in with a few friends to watch along the SummerSlam event, but I couldn't do it because I kept pressing like I kept I, it, a friend of mine sending me the link for SummerSlam, but yet I couldn't do it. It was like your trial is ended or something. I don't know. It was weird. So that too, if anyone could let me know, because I'm so new to everything in YouTube. I don't know how to do things. So if anyone can like let me know, appreciate you. That was there. I didn't. That was not those posters. I mean, I didn't put them there for the effect. Just to be frank. I mean, those are just posters I collected throughout I've barely got two of those so far, so I kind of want because right now my background looks plain, so I just kind of wanted to just want to start like a little collection, start hanging up the posters. Sorry, and then I just like a friend of mine started um a wrestling channel called Body Slam Talk. So that's another group I'm looking forward to, like just to always talking about wrestling, you know. So, but this channel is basically horror. We're just gonna be talking horror because I think Marcus was like Craven told him that if he if he talks about more than one subject on the channel, then I think the algorithm gets confused. People get confused. They can't. And I agree. I really agree with that. I was like, damn, man, I never thought of that. That's cool, man. Like, it's really cool. So we kind of like he created that's his channel, but we're like on his. Him and Bob are like the hosts of the Body Slam Talk, but we're just like we're there too. We're just chiming in because we love wrestling a lot. I need to get me a microphone too. Sorry, my voice kind of creaked a little bit. Um, I need to get me like a microphone and a headset. That way people can hear me right. If anyone chime in, if you're in the chat, if you want to ask me anything, what are my thoughts on certain movies and stuff like that? I don't mind. Man, it's so much horror news for today. It's crazy. I wanted to like upload a video, but I don't know how to do all of that. So been asking. Yeah, it's pretty hot in Texas. So yeah, it's like I'm kind of those people that I'm just like I cannot wait. I cannot wait for to get that cold weather. But then again, I'll be complaining that it's too cold and and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get another screen poster. I want to get I want to get the poster is like with Casey with her where she's covering her mouth and uh and then with all the other cast beside her. I thought that was a cool poster. I want to get it, and I want to get like the stab poster. You know, yeah, I want to get that because I think I saw it like because I like to watch the the watch-alongs, like the walkthroughs of the horror conventions. I think those are it gives me kind of like okay, where's everything at? So yeah. So this is like 8 minutes already. This is crazy. I thought I would have been like by now would have been like ending it or whatever, but this is cool. I need a handle going like an hour or two on the stream. You know, crazy. I was out with Yannette Necessities, and by the way, go follow her. She's awesome. She's an amazing content creator. Likes to talk about like different kind of things. Um, we're talking last week. We were talking about underrated horror, horror movies out there, and I just think that was a topic that I really love. Yeah, that's like a topic that I really love to talk. I'm more like I love doing fan castings. Like I remember I was in the chat of I Like Scary, and I was telling him like, man, dude, Nev Campbell would be so like Nev Campbell. No, not Nev Campbell, Ellie Cornell from Halloween 4. I think she would have made it like if they did Scream in the 80s. I think she would have I think she would have made a great like Ellie Cornell would have made a great Sydney Prescott. Like I just think that would have been awesome. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna do this. Like I'm mostly like going forward. I'm probably gonna get like people on my channel. We're gonna be talking about stuff. You're rarely gonna see me doing. I mean, when I do like the Q&A and I start building up an audience more. I'll do more of these videos. You know, I know people aren't gonna want to see me like a full hour talking to myself. It's kind of weird. you know. yeah, today, I mean, I had nothing else to do, so I just thought I'd pop on live, just to talk to people, just to talk to I had a cousin of mine. He was like, I saw Derek Mears at a convention. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, I want to meet that guy so bad because he's like my favorite Jason. I think his Jason's probably one of my favorites. I know people like Kane Hodder, but I think Derek Mears is like my favorite Jason of all time. So I'm just trying to figure out how to work all this stuff. Okay, participants. What's that? Oh, that's the name number. Who's on the pop out chat? Oh, sorry guys, I'm just trying to freaking like figure out how to work everything. So, oh my god, the live chat. Like, what if you want to like? All right, shit. I'm gonna try not to curse on these lives, man. But I just, you know, the S word I just said, you're never gonna hear that. Be careful what I say on here because they like to kick out people that curse a lot. I've noticed, or from what I've heard. I mean, I was on like the lives. I was always modding. I shot him 6 times his channel alive, so I missed his video today. I was like, damn man, you know. But I was doing other things, so I'm going to bed like probably um, Amber probably popped might have I don't know maybe. All right, what's that? Toggle timestamps. Look, I don't understand. Um, damn man, I was kind of like disappointed because I wasn't able to go to the Houston Horror Film Festival. I was like, shit. I was like, damn it. Because it's just like, I always hear, like, man, it was such a fun time. You should have been there. I'm like, dude, couldn't make it. Didn't I make a video on my phone and then I uploaded it to YouTube? Yeah. Friend of mine's like I want the cold weather and stuff, and I'm just kind of like, you probably would complain if it's getting too cold. So it's funny. Um, yeah. I recently like bought like I think someone was selling like I think like 30 movies for pretty cheap price on eBay. But like a lot of the it was kind of like a Scream Factory collection, and he's like, man, I can't pass up Wes Craven movies, so I just bought all. It even had like Invitation to Hell and Shocker. I can't do it. I love that movie, so I just couldn't pass it up. I want to see it again. I think that's a movie that should have got its own franchise. I mean, you got like the Perfect Killer. You got like, the perfect like, just Jonathan Parker, the final boy. Like you had everything out. I just think the budget and just the industry didn't want to give West the funding. I guess. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, they saw what he did with A Nightmare on Elm Street, so I just kind of like, wait, what? I think they should have ran with him. They should have gave him the ball. He should have. They should have let him run with it too. So it's crazy. Way like we have a channel, me, Marcus, Bobby, and Dino. We have a channel called Body Slam Talk. So if you guys ever get bored, y'all want to, we have video. I mean, I'll like post it in the description. What's up, Dominic? How's it going, dude? Hopefully you're doing all right. Um, uh, Glad to see you in the chat, popping in and trying, saying hello. Oh, I had like a little bit of time, and I just wanted to pop on the live right now for just a little while. So I won't be on for long. I just want to do this. Yeah, I just was talking about just horror movies and just everything that's been going on horror. Dude, I want to get me like a better down the line. I want to get me like a camera, like where you know people can see like that clear picture, and 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 a better like headsets. I want to get those. So yeah. Oh shit! Oh man, that's crazy, man. Wow. Hopefully, I can check it out when you're done with it. you know. So yeah, I had messaged you. I was talking about like I saw like a photo of the Jason Goes to Hell, version of Jason. I was just like, dude. I mean, I know a lot of people like to shit on that movie a lot, but the Jason in that movie is just so he looks so menacing and so cool. Everyone likes to like, oh man, that was a horrible movie, but man, dude, the Jason in that movie. For me, I would have to go with that Jason and Derek Mears' Jason from the remake because just Derek Mears did so well in that movie, and I just feel like, I mean, I get people want to see Kane Hodder's Jason, but I want to see like his Jason make a comeback. Like, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool to see. Oh wow, shit, man, that's awesome, bro. You know, I don't know that look is so underrated. I just think more people should use that look going forward in the new movies. But they're not gonna use it because you know probably they're. I'm guessing they're not gonna use it, but maybe hopefully you would. You know, okay. Hey, dude, you're still down for our stream on Monday at 7 p.m. You know. Hey man, I'll support it, dude. I'll support the movie. All right, cool. You're available. That's awesome. Hey man, I'll support the Indiegogo, the movie that you're gonna do next year. Down the line, I want to do like a fan film myself, from like a Halloween fan film. Uh, as cliche as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds, I want to do a urban. I want to try to tackle like a urban legend fan film. You know, like I'm always about that movie in the chats. So like surprisingly, dude, like this is my first like live stream that I'm like doing for this long because I'm yeah. It's because you never see people do it. Like you just see them do like Halloween and you know just the same. As much as I love Scream because I'm always talking about Scream. Like I love I see a lot of people want to do Scream fan films too. So I just felt like I wanted to do like what kind of inspired me to want to do something different was I saw like somebody tackling like what I noticed like everyone was tackling like a freaking Like someone was tackling like a House of Wax fan film, and I was like, wow, man. And I think I forget the channel's name because I just skimmed through it and I saw the trailer, and I just like, okay, I oh yes, it's me, Billy. Dave McCray did that one. Oh my god, dude! Like that was a great, really great fan film. Like it was really cool. It was really cool, especially the actresses that he had in the movie. You know, they were really good. Like he had that. I forget how much it was, but he even got a house. Like I think it was like a house in like Canada or something. And they were just he ran that place out in Canada, and then they did like a fan film there. Oh my god. Yes. I know what you did last summer. That's another one I want to see. I think the only thing that I found from that from those movies is like I think just one fan film. Oh man, Avery's movie and TV review popping in the chat. What's up? How's it going, man? Question: do you classify Tim Burton as a horror film director? I've heard many different answers on this. Um, I think I would say like gothic. Something it kind of reminded me of like gothic kind of horror. You know, in my opinion, I know most people probably be like, no, he's not a horror director, but I think there's like instances in his movies where you kind of see horror elements. So for me, I would classify him as horror. As a horror director. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Dominic. I know that's not a horror, but I loved his version of Batman. So that was pretty cool, you know. And a lot of other movies that he did, which I love. Oh my God, yes, I think he would know that mystery aspect of it. Dominic. Like I could see Tim Burton kind of taking on that mystery. That who done it. It'd be really cool. What's your favorite Tim Burton movie, Avery? I mean, obviously mine will have to be Batman. So that's funny. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, man. Like I remember I saw Wes Craven. He took on a thriller, and that was so for the time it was very like surprising because everyone was. I think I remember the consensus. Everyone was like, "No, go back, do slasher kind of movies. We don't want to see no thrillers." And I just think the guy always wanted to take on different things, you know. So, and I love Red Eye. I just it was really good. So, so how's everyone's day going so far today? Mine is going pretty well. Uh, yeah, man, that's like Rob's style. Like I feel like like Rob Zombie could do he do justice for a Friday the 13th film. Like, oh man, it would be so cool to see. I would even go as far as seeing him do like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. And this is coming from like not a big fan of that of those kind of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I could still see the guy doing something like that, you know. Hey Val. Oh wow, what's up, Screamrad? Oh, great to see you in the chat. That's awesome. Wow, my Halloween sister is here. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna be taking film classes. That's cool, man. Everyone's saying Dominic's saying hi to Valerie. That's cool. She's a cool person, you know. Met her through the Craven streams. It's about time. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Already met crew. Damn, that's really good, man. That's really good. Oh, Valerie, you should check. He has a that's his YouTube channel that he's commenting on. He does reviews on movies of all types of genres. So I would check him out. He's really good. You know, he's a really good friend, and we talk horror movies, all the time, like movies in general. So I just realized something. It is almost the nighttime over here. Wow, it's crazy. I did a 48 film this already. Wow, man, that is crazy that you're doing that. Doing. I remember seeing one of your films, Dominic. Like it had like a Halloween feel to it. I really appreciate. That's a really good little, little film that you did. Nope. I just thought to myself, you know what? I want to test the waters and just see how everything goes. You know? Yeah, yeah. I know, Val. I'm in Texas right now. It's almost gonna be 8 o'clock. So yeah. Oh, you're 7:40 as well, because over here it's 7:40 p.m. So I had to think about that real quick because you just put 7:40, and I just thought, oh god, it's over here 7:42, 7:40 as well. Dominic St. Clair says 5:39 afternoon. Oh, I'm like 2 hours ahead of you, I guess. It's crazy. Oh, I love David Fincher. I love Seven. That's a freaking. I love like that style. What he was doing, where he wouldn't show the murder, like he like someone like Kevin Spacey's character was murdering the people, but they wouldn't show how it happened. It was kind of like we had to play detective, and we had to you know oh yeah, that's a good one though, man. Everyone's gonna be like, no, not that one. So I can't wait to talk ends with you. So it's like, oh, same here. I'm excited for Halloween. You know me, I'm excited for the Halloween, movie. So Zodiac was by David Fincher. Like that was a good movie. I was a good big fan of that one. So good movie. Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was a good. I love that one. You know, people are gonna be like, "Well, no." So stock one is more like Halloween. Stock two is more like Zodiac. Like I said, man, that's awesome. It's really cool. How do y'all feel about the horror world right now? Like, what movies are y'all looking forward to watching? You know, I'm looking forward to for. Yes, I love Tim's eye in that movie. It was so intentional, heart racing, and engaging. Well said. That is well said. I want to see Nope and the Black Phone. Oh yeah, no, I heard a lot. I heard Nope is really good. Black Phone, I enjoyed it a lot. You know, it was a good, really good movie. I could have went without some of the scenes in that movie, but I mean, overall, I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. You know, everyone's taste in horror is different than mine. So, you know, I mean, I kind of had some practice in a way when I was streaming with Yanet. Oh, yeah, yeah. My brother was shook too. My brother was with me there at the movies, and he was just like, "Wow, I want to get." He was like, "I want to get that mask." So I haven't seen either of those movies yet. He's Dominic. I really recommend them, Val. I mean, you would enjoy them a lot. Me either, Valerie. Oh, well, sorry for any spoilers said. Didn't know. I'm looking forward to the Halloween Ends movie. Yeah, me too. You know you're gonna Dominic starting to Twitch. Whoa. Yeah, dude, I enjoy when you stream games. I think that the game was Dead Stranding. I was like, whoa, this is cool. And it had me hooked because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and it had Norman Reedus on the game. I was like, oh, okay, I'm staying for this definitely. Oh yeah, I wonder how 2023 is gonna be like though. You know, we're already, you know, I hope we get, I hope horror keeps the momentum going though. Like I hope horror keeps going with the momentum that they're on. You know, because I noticed like there's like time gaps. There's like time gaps of like, okay, horror's not doing so hot, but then they're picking back up and stuff. But let's hope we keep the momentum going. Oh yeah, you're a fan too. I remember that, Val. Oh my god, yeah, I'm a big fan of that show. You know. Okay. Okay, Avery asks, what are your thoughts on the Insidious movies? I love them. The soundtrack, the characters, just everything about it. The atmosphere. I love those movies. And I know people like to just shit on possession films and stuff, but I mean I love them too. So I mean I love like slasher films, but at the same time I like some variety in my horror, you know. So Dominic says, I try to stream horror games on my YouTube and the other games like Warzone on Twitch. Oh, wow, cool. My brother's a big Call of Duty fan, so I mean, I'll tell him to check your stuff out. Avery says, right, I love them too. Insidious soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, it is like that. I remember the first one was like they opened it up with this bang song, and I was like, oh shit. It's just imagine seeing that at the movie theaters and that just happens. I think I almost dropped my soda. It was crazy. But I would have to sub you on Twitch, Tommy. Yeah, man, like, he's awesome. He's a good friend. You know, thank you, Valerie. I try to be consistent on Twitch, but YouTube I'm doing the most. Yeah, yeah. All of you. I'll after the stream, I'll put a link in the description about Um, Val might know, but you guys, if you guys want to go check out, I mean, y'all might. I don't know if y'all wrestling fans, but we have like a channel called Body Slam Talk, and we're talking about wrestling, and we do predictions. We talk about the week, what happened in wrestling, and stuff like that. You know, it's called a Body Slam Talk, and I shot him 6 times. Bodies breakdowns, no Bobby's breakdowns, Honey for Entertainment, and Dino. You know, we're a whole group of guys who love wrestling, so we decided like this is Marcus's channel. I shot him 6 times, and yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, we did. I appreciate that, Val. Yeah. Nah, it was I couldn't make the SummerSlam stream because it was having problem. Like, okay, Marcus left the link in the chat that we're in, the group chat that we're in. I couldn't get in the stream. I was like, what? I don't know what happened. Oh wow. That's good, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, it is Dominic. It's really fun to see. It's fun to I like Edge. I like The Undertaker, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I mean, Marcus told me, which is I shot him 6 times. He told me that we're gonna be doing a live on Sunday, so you know, make sure y'all go, click that bell. That way, I can get the notifications and subscribe, like, comment. You know, be appreciative. Yeah. I mean, it was okay for me though. Yeah, my father, he was a big Von Erich fan, Val. He was a big fan of those guys, you know. Um I mean, it was kind of weird for me because I started watching wrestling through a show. It wasn't like I watched it on the WWF channel or the USA. I watched it like because I saw Sting on the episode. I don't know if y'all remember this show. It was called The Nightmare Room. R.L. Stein wanted to kind of branch out to other stuff, and so there was Sting freaking because I like, dude, this dude looks so scary. He got the face paint, the long hair, the big old leather jacket, and I was just like, and then so the episode was like, and then this was a time where Malcolm in the Middle was huge. You had the character of Reese on the show, and the story was he lied to his friends that he can get them wrestling tickets, and so Sting got all mad, and he was being crazy and stuff. So that's how I got into wrestling. That was a cool way, I guess you can say. But yeah, that was my story. I don't know, like down the line, like throughout time, I started figuring out about AWA and all that kind of stuff. So then I found out about like Nick Bockwinkel and stuff like that, and Hulk Hogan. Yeah, the Macho Man is great. Like shit, Bob can do a good. I can't do his impersonation, but Bob from Hunting for Entertainment, man, he's always like, oh yeah, like he's always like that. He does a good impersonation. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he did. Kane did See No Evil. He did like I think he did 2 of those movies. See No and Daniel Harris was in part 2. That was pretty cool. And then Catherine Isabel from Freddy versus Jason and Ginger Snaps. She was in those too. Like that's cool, man. Friday the 13th poster there too. Bring it up a bit. The Curse. I recently watched The Curse of Ya Llorona for the first time last night before going to sleep. A bad idea. That's funny. Oh my god. Yeah. Me and my cousin saw that movie. She was here, I think, one summer. You know, she was at my mom's one summer, and she was watching that movie with me. She's like one of those little kids that swears to God that she doesn't get scared. Like, and then she got really scared. I'm just like, nah, you're no, you shouldn't be watching this to begin with. But yeah, I mean, there was some scenes in the movie that were like, okay, that's cool, that's good. Kind of made me jump a little bit with my popcorn and stuff. Because this was the time I think the pandemic was out there, and people had to just couldn't go. Yeah. Oh, oh my God, Nick Bockwinkel, his promos. Like I'm such a fan of the Crusher, Vern and Greg Gagne. Yeah, I know who those are. Those people are. Nick Bockwinkel, his promos are just like I love. He would use these college words in his promos. I love it. Fun fact: Chris Jericho was very inspired by Nick Bockwinkel. You know, like he was a big fan growing up as a kid, and always watching the shows of Kane as Jason would be interesting. I watched that. Oh yes, I would watch that too. I'm surprised he never got like picked for that role. Like he would have been great for that. That would have been that would have been cool. I think like the craziest thing I've heard like involving Scream News was I think before Nev Campbell for for Sydney Prescott. I think I heard Molly Ringwald was supposed to be Sydney Prescott. I was like, what the fuck? But she said she didn't want to be in the movie because she was like 29 and she didn't want to play like a 29-year-old like playing a teenager. So, oh my god, dude, I would be so up for that. Like that biopic on Nick Bockwinkel, that would be great. Like that would be awesome. What? They have a name by Crusher? What? It's crazy, man. No, bro, don't do that to me, man. Nah. Would you like to see Scary Movie 6 with Ghostface? Oh my god. I mean, it'd be like a quick laugh, that's it. Like if it's just like a little scene, that's cool, right? But uh it'd be kind of like putting in Michael Myers in a scary movie, and then now just seeing like I like Scary's reaction to that would be like really funny. But yeah, it'd be kind of like he's returning back to kill or something. I don't know because he was in the first one, but yeah. And we got 3 people in here, 3 likes. I appreciate you guys. Okay, look. I was for that on those thoughts that okay, maybe it is a copycat, but then again, it's I think it was I'm with Marcus on his theory that it could be a dream, which I think it is. So I'm like, why would Lori be in her old clothes for? You know, like it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, paying tribute to the original, that's fair, but I think she's dreaming, in a way, because it's kind of like she's having these dreams because she's going towards that redemption of trying to find herself again, trying to kind of see it like a kind of her being reborn in a way. But that's just me. I know most people be like, no, it's a copycat. I go, God. Yeah. 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 I think that too. I think that's why they keep saying, "Oh, it's gonna be like Christine." I'm like, maybe Corey is gonna be like Artie Cunningham of the franchise. I don't know if you ever seen Judge Dredd. Like, it's not. It's like, yeah, I think it's called something like. No, 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 not Judge Dredd. It's something else. No, it's called Club Dread. It has this scary movie vibe to it. Like it has like it's called Club Dread, and it has this sort of parody where they're like on vacation and there's like a killer going around killing people and stuff like that. You know, he dressed like the shape to scare the kid he was babysitting for. Accidentally killed him. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to see how is Allison gonna be like in this movie because she just lost her mom. I mean, Lori probably isn't gonna help at the moment because I think Alice is gonna be just thinking about like, okay, let's do this, whatever, and like let's. I just don't want to deal with this woman right now. Yeah, probably like Jamie Lloyd at the end of Halloween 4. I don't know, man. I could kind of see both sides of it that people didn't really like that ending. Like, oh, I don't want to see a part 5 where she's the killer. But then again, I'm more like I'm thinking this like kind of like a what if scenario. And I obviously it wasn't gonna happen, but at the same time, you gotta. I think it would have been cool to see though. Like, okay, what would Jamie would have acted like in part 5, and you know, that would have been cool to see though. He dressed like the shape to scare the kid babysitting for. Accidentally killed him. Ooh, damn, that was always with these good, good, good ideas, man. Crazy. Sorry, Domin, I forgot to read this one. Scary Movie 6 is direct sequel to Scary Movie 1. Ghostface is on vacation. He returns to kill because his friend Shorty wants him to take down members of gang that is giving Shorty 30 days to give them weed. Wow, that'd be great. I love the first one, man, and I just think they should have just kept it going with that first idea for the movie and stuff. Yes, yes, I agree, Val. I just love that DGG and David Gordon Green. For those who don't know, and Blumhouse haven't given us very much to go on this time around. Yeah, I like how they didn't give us too much. If we could get Radio Silence to actually do that too, like don't give us a lot, dude. Give us little bits and pieces. Just don't give us the whole movie. Yeah, yeah, I did that with Scream 5, and yes, it's Scream 5. None of this. It's 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 Scream. No, it's Scream 5. It's funny, but yeah, like I want that. Like that's why I was seeing people like comment in the old Scream 5 trailer video on YouTube, and they were like, I was seeing some comments. They're like, take notes. radio silence, and I'm like yes, take notes, guys. Just drop these tiny bits to make up our minds go wild. We're expecting but nothing solid. Yeah, yeah. I like the little bits and pieces. Just don't give us a lot. Give us a little bit. Just give us something like a little bit of something. Right? It's Scream Five. Yes, it is. I remember that one scene from the part five where they're like, she was like, "It's effing Scream. It's effing Stab 8. You're not fooling anyone." So I was like, yeah. Would you like to see a scary movie Easter egg in Scream Six? I mean, just I guess one. I guess that'd be great. I mean, they're probably watching scary movie on the TV or something. That'd be awesome. Yes, I would lose my shit if they called it Scream Two. Oh my god, yes. I'm always talking about like A24 to ad nauseum at this point because I love those movies. I love Hereditary. Like, yeah, like I love those movies. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like a Easter egg, like they're watching scary movie. It's just like, what is this knockoff screams? What is this knockoff stuff right here that we've already seen a million times or something like that? I don't know. Hey, I heard Kevin Williamson he's writing a new slasher movie. You know, that's crazy. He's coming. He's gonna do that. That's cool. People in the comments like, no, come back to Scream. Do write a Scream movie. But I'm giving Radio Silence only one more chance. I'm like in the comments of Craven, on his streams, and I'm just kind of like, dude, okay, look, I'll give them one more chance, and if they fuck up this time, that's it. You're done. You're done. But yeah, kudos to A24. I just watched X for the first time the other night. Wow, is all I can say, and can't wait for Pearl. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that one either. The trailer looks amazing. You know, the trailer looks amazing. Hmm. That'd be a good one though. It'd be kind of coming full circle because I think he was very inspired by Friday Six, you know, where you had like the Easter eggs to other movies, and then and it just felt like I think Kevin was very inspired by that to write Scream. You know. Oh my god, I died early. Speaking of Friday the 13th, bro, I died earlier in the stream. Like I died laughing. I was on Night stream earlier. We're in the chat, and he was just kind of like he's like, just like Jason Takes Vancouver. I mean Manhattan. I just died at that part. Like it was crazy. It was funny. Yes, X is such a great movie. Yeah, it is. I watched it like so many times at this point. Avery just watched in total awe. Yeah, I did. I did too. What are like some classic horror movies that you guys think like should be talked about more? I like to see Jason Takes Chicago or Jason Takes Los Angeles. Oh, that's funny. But I was like, I could see why they called it X. LOL, LOL, LOL. It's funny. I think I heard they were gonna do like because Braden Timmons did this video of like of movies that they were gonna do for Halloween, and they were gonna do Michael Myers Takes Chicago because they're in Illinois and stuff like that, and they were gonna. I was like, oh my god, thank God that never happened. Talk about Jason. in Chicago, Jason wouldn't even be noticed. That city is horrible. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, pretty horrible. Oh yeah, final exam. But I will never want to watch Splatter University though. Just no. Avery says the first It movie needs to be. Yeah, I just think when people talk about it, they just say, "Oh, that just sucked." It does not age well at all. And I'm like, who cares? That was the first movie that I saw. I remember seeing it on AMC Fear Fest, and it kind of made me want it. It made me be scared of clowns now. So, did you know that there was a school shooting prank in Final Exam? Oh God, yeah, I remember that one, man. Like I watched it during the pandemic. I watched a lot of horror movies that I never saw before, like Wishmaster. You know, like Wishmaster. That was a good one. Uh, and talk about ahead of their time with that school shooting prank and shit. You know, because kids, I bet kids back then they thought that stuff was funny. You know, right? I watched that as a. Oh, okay. Sorry, Val. You guys, you guys looking forward to Bodies, Bodies, Bodies tomorrow? Oh my God, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna go see it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'll be back. Oh, that's the one from the scary movie. He's like, I'll be back. You know, Stu from Scream. Oh my God. See what Scary Movie has done to me? God, it made me think things. Um, where was I at? Oh, okay, here I was. People need to talk about the Candyman reboot. Yeah, I think people have spent so much time just, oh, it's so woke. And I'm like, God, it's a good movie. It's a great movie. I loved it. There's one scene in Hereditary that shakes me when Peter hits his head on the desk. Yeah, that whole movie was just so intensified. Yeah, the reboot is so good though. I loved it. It was really good. Yeah, I agree. My grandma doesn't like horror movies, so I kind of like, hey, you want to watch this? It's like and I tricked her. It's a horror movie. It's a movie about a romance. And I was just like, yeah, this is a romantic comedy from the 50s now. Thought she was gonna be pissed at me, but she laughed it off. I I tried. Yeah. Uh, I always my grandma, she's so very dramatic when some scenes come out and she's like, "Oh my God, did he just do that? Why? Oh God, oh God." I'm like, the original Candyman, they talked about gentrification. The reboot talked about up to the original Candyman. Yeah, I love that part. It just, I love when horror talk. They talk about real issues and stuff. I remember like Tales from the Hood doing that a lot too, and that's also like one of my favorite, anthology films and stuff. You know, they talked a lot about like stepfathers, women just dating like strange men and stuff and bringing them to in the house and stuff. It was yeah, I like that a lot. Tony Todd, that man came back to the movie. It was crazy. I love oh yeah, I love that movie, dude. Like I love that movie. My favorite story from that was the teacher being so helpful. The teacher's like, what happened? What's going on at home? He was basically wanting to know, and he drove to the house and stuff. Like I think a lot of that doesn't get talked about a lot. That guy cared enough to go see that how the home life is doing. That was a good one. Keith David, man, like I think he was in that movie. I think the second one, part two of Tales from the Hood. He's another guy that I'm a big fan of. His voice acting in the animated series. That was he had that darkness about him, like in his voice. So, ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I've only seen part two, but I gotta see the third one, man. Like I really need to see that. Oh my god, yes, he has that scariness about his voice. Can you imagine like turning your lights off and like you hear that voice like in your room? Oh no, you gotta move out of this house now. It's crazy. I think Tony Todd he voiced a character in the Flash TV series, and I was like, oh my god, that is so. I heard I heard Tony Todd is gonna voice Venom in this one of the Spider-Man games. I'm like, oh god, yes. Oh my, people give shit to Tales from the Hood 2 and 3. They're so underrated. Yeah, I think so too. They're very underrated. I think they're too hard on those movies. My boy, I like Scary is doing a watch party. Oh man, Tales from the Hood. That's crazy, dude. I don't. Okay, look, I've always said that Willem Dafoe made a great Freddy Krueger. Like the guy just has this thing about him. He would have made a great Freddy. Like he would have made like a very dark and evil portrayal of the character. You know, like I think just I remembered even the original Spider-Man. Like he was this boogeyman in a way when he went into the Aunt May's house and he just like when you saw the fire like in back of him and then he just looked so dark and evil in that one. Yeah, yeah, of course, Dominic. It's like if you're gonna make a sequel to Tales from the Hood, you're going to have to expand the stories, but still have the messages surrounding Black culture. Yeah, definitely. Like you yeah, I felt that when he said that. I just, oh my god! And this guy is like a villain. I agree with Dominic, man. He's on point. So, like, what horror movies did you guys watch? Did you guys watch like what that got you guys into horror? For me, it was kind of a mixture of like two movies. Like it was like two movies. It was Jeepers Creepers and Scream 3. Because my aunt was like, hey, because I used to always go stay with my aunt. My aunt and my dad and my would always live. They would live. They lived together at one point, and so I spent time over there. And then they're like, go. You can go look for movies that you can watch, whatever. And I just saw the Scream 3 and Jeepers Creepers covers, and I'm just like, they look really cool, so I'm gonna watch them. and that's where it started. But really, it started Goosebumps and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I mean, sure, it's a kids show, but it's a kids show, but at the same time, there's a lot of like scary images and incidents in those cartoons, and I'm just kind of like, this should not be for kids. So, okay, Dominic says Halloween and Final Destination. Wow, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say for Val, okay, other than Halloween. I'm just playing. Yeah, man. I remember I saw Final Destination 5 at his 17th birthday. That was cool. Yeah, that's crazy. Growing up, my intro to scary movie genre was Saw. I was 7 years old, and that movie captured my attention in a new way. I'm 27 now. Yeah, man, that was a good movie. Like the twist at the end, the atmosphere, the music, the tension. That was great. I'm terrified of planes because of that movie, man. I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'm just like, I will not be able to do that. Val says, I like Jeepers Creepers, Halloween, of course, Found Destinations, and a lot of paranormal. Love the Conjuring series. Yeah, same here. Did you hear that they're bringing back Tony Todd and Devin Sawa for Found Destination 6? Whoa. Like, is this going to be a continuation of part one, or they're going to do like what they did to Halloween, or how's that going to work out? Yeah, the Conjuring series is very good. I love it. I love because at the time we were getting nothing but like slasher kind of movies, and it's not a knock on the slasher genre, but it was kind of time for us to get something different, but still very much like little like more old age, but it was kind of brought back that vibe of the old school uh horror for me. I love Trick or Treat, man. That's a good movie. That's especially for the Halloween for the people who celebrate Halloween. Yeah, same here. Like Devin Sawa, like I'm guessing he started like his first movie was with that Found Destination, you know, and uh, Val says I was lucky enough to see the OG Halloween in theaters when it first came out. Totally set me on my path for where my focus slash like of movies. Yeah, same here. I mean, it wasn't my first movie, but down the line, I was like, okay, I need to check this out because funny as it sounds, like I kind of found out about Halloween through the Scream movie. Where Casey's like, "Oh, so what's your favorite scary movie?" "Oh, Halloween." I'm like, I found it was kind of like people to learn about other horror movies except the ones that they watch. Okay, Dominic, I read about that on IMDb. I'm excited about it. Cool. Yeah, same here, man. I'm gonna go see it if it's for Devin Sawa, the OG of Final Destination. Oh man, I'm gonna go see it. Valerie, I love Devin Sawa. I already said that. Sorry. Dominic. It's supposed to be a different universe where Flight 180 never happened, and Devin Sawa character went to Paris on Flight 180 in his 2029. Devin Sawa is an older man that is caught up with firefighters that survive a burning building when a firefighter has a vision. Oh wow, shit, that's crazy, and it's cool too. Can't wait to see it. My brother found out I was doing the YouTube channel. He's like, man, don't get an ego though. I was just like, whoa, never. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm back. Had to do a little bit something. There's a movie called One Missed Call. It's really good. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one too. I saw that when I was younger. Yeah, there are big YouTubers that have have egos. Yeah, there are a lot of them out there. They're not humble at all. Absolutely dominant. One Missed Call is good. Yeah, it's really good. I remember the little theme song that they have. I think when the movie came out, that they're having people to download the little tone that they. I forgot the song or something like that. It was so creepy. It was in my head all freaking day. Okay, one moment, people. Sorry, sorry about that. Yeah, Avery says right. Staying humble is key. Yeah, you gotta be. I remember this guy, right? They did this little face to face sort of thing as a video where there was a guy like he got money. He even got like even the guy got $2 right in a super chat. He got $2 and he's like, man, you want this money back? Like I don't know, like I appreciate the support, but and I'm just kind of like, damn, that's he's like, you want this money back? I don't know how I feel about taking other people's money. And he felt kind of weird about it. Because he didn't think people would send him some super chats. And then there was a girl who's like, really? You send me $2, send me $50. So I'm like, whoa, whoa, calm down, girl. Be humble. Humble yourself. Anyway, I remember that movie, but never saw it. Yeah, that's a good one. I love it. I recommend it a lot. Hey, is it fair to say that like humble yourself? Humble yourself. But yeah, I'll be on for about 30 more minutes. You know, I'll be doing something else in a little while. So it was fun though. But yeah, 30 more minutes. I'm probably gonna log off on the stream. Hey Val, do you watch Tubi? They have like so many selections. I was telling my stepdad, like, man, it is so hard to pick a like a good horror movie because there's so many good ones out there. A lot of those YouTubers seem not to know that their viewers help them be where they are. Yeah, that's true. Like, if it wasn't for your subscribers, you wouldn't have like a following. I will put it on my watch list. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah. I've always loved to model myself after Nightwatch Zone because his personality is so good, man. It's like no one has anything bad to say about Knight because he's such a great person and his like in my even in his live chat there's so many great it's like a family. It's like a It's his generosity, his personality is very. He's a good friend. He's a good person. Yeah, Craven, Jake, Faye. Yeah, they are, man. They're so cool. Fate decided, Killjoy, Jake, Craven, something scary. Like all those guys. You know, like those are really good people. You know, might watch them. Yeah, that's so cool, man. I was just like, there was this one night where I think a notification woke me up or something, but it wasn't you. It was like a text message. But then I got a notification from you guys, and it says you were on the live with Craven, and I just thought, what? That's crazy, man. Like, oh wow, that's cool. What I love about Craven too, like Craven is something scary. He's always big, small. He'll come to your streams, and that's pretty cool. There's a few movie commentary that I watch that are very humble. Night Watch, The Birdman, Cinema Sins, Pitch Meeting. Oh my God, I love that. I love that channel. Pitch Meeting, Tony Baker, etc. LOL. Wow, cool, man. And then like I think, and then I saw Marcus. I shot him 6 times. It kind of, and I met Bob through him, and good people, man. Good guys, man. We're just passionate about horror and wrestling, and I'm just because I'm just there, It's cool, It's always laughs with Bob and Marcus. We're always talking about things that, hot takes and all that kind of stuff. Craven stopped by and he joined my live. We talked. Wow, it's cool, bro. He's a good dude, He's always him too, man. His speeches when he every time he would say something about if you ever needed an outlet, never needed somewhere you didn't think you belong anywhere, this is a place where you can be, and you can be in a safe place and all that kind of stuff. And I remember when he did this once, like this one motivational speech, and I just kind of like I had told him I was crying because he said that, and I was just it kind of it kind of made me tear up when he said it. He was talking about you know I don't know. I was kind of debating on even bringing up like a family member that passed. And Night Watch Zone, I was kind of like telling him about it, and and I just he was there, and I appreciate him a lot for that. He's a good friend. Not sure if you all remember James Lipton, but he had a show called Inside the Actor Studio in the late '90s and early 2000s. He was an inspiration to me early on. Yeah, I heard about him. Yeah, that was cool. That's cool, man. Like that is really cool, dude. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Knight is he's I'm always talking about Scream and Halloween in his chats, and we talk about other things too. He's a cool guy. I mean, if y'all haven't, go follow Nightwatch Zone. He's a great guy. I mean, what else is there that and anyone hasn't said already? But he's a good person, big horror fan. You know, I'm always just so like happy that he has a Carrie poster on his wall. That's so cool. I mean, in a sense, you could make an argument about Breaking Bad being a horror movie. Like, just look at some of the stuff on that show, man. Enough to make little kids get scared. So, yeah, I know Val. Like, they're so generous and just they could tell, they could be like one of the like I know YouTubers that will like if you need any help, they'll charge you for it. They'll be like, oh, like, but those guys, they're very helpful. Knight, especially Craven, you know. Um, like any of those guys will help you and Dominic out at any time. Love how they encourage those who wanted to start channels. Yeah, that like if it wasn't like my thing, I only like I created this channel like 8 years ago. I was just commenting on things and YouTubers and stuff. And like, but I was just kind of like thinking, man, these guys are gonna make me want to start a channel, and I want to do it. And talk about what I love, talk about like creating was like talk about what you're passionate about. You know, I'm passionate about like horror and theme, you know, that's awesome and it speaks volumes to the concept of paying it forward. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Helvington is cool too. Sorry, I think you said he helps you out with your thumbnails. Yeah, I like what he how he makes his videos, man. Like those are oh my god. I just wonder how does he do it, man? Crazy. I always go on his lives and talk. Yeah, you guys are like fucking always streaming with each other, which is a good thing. Yeah, like it's like one big old family in this community. I like that a lot. Pretty cool. Yep. Yeah, you're right about that one, Val. It's pretty cool. Life, like Craven always says, we do life together. I like that. I like that saying though. It's pretty cool. I mean, the reason why I got involved in this community is because I will always hear a stigma of just kind of like, oh well, if you're in a horror, you're gonna grow up and become a killer, and I'm just no, that's not what it is. Just because you see one guy do it like that, don't mean we're all like that. And so I came in and saw like we're you guys are not all like that, and this is when I was like 13 years old. Like I just saw a lot of people on the internet just you know saying these things, and it is kind of like they kept telling me, well, if you like that kind of stuff, yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, then you're gonna be something like that. I'm like, no, because we know we can differentiate, sorry, uh, reality and fiction. So I don't know, just you guys, just see, it's just you guys' problem. That's it. Um, I adore Helvington. His energy is amazing. Yeah, I love it too. Even though, um, even though he hates H2O, but I I love him though. He's a good friend. Yes, dude. I love Star Wars, but my God, can they ever like just take a chill pill? It's okay. It's okay. I would have been like, it's okay. So even you can kind of argue like the wrestling community too, man. Oh my God, there's days where they can be really toxic. You know, there's days where they could be really toxic. You know, Don't remember who first said it in the chat, but they said, "Who would think a bunch of people who love watching people get killed in movies would be the most kindest people?" Yeah, like I remember going to a convention and just seeing all these people just they're so kind and sweet and nice. I love that stuff. Like it's so crazy. My grandma used to always like, "Why do you watch this stuff all the time?" And I'm just kind of, it's just what I like to watch. You watch your novelas, that's fine. I like to watch horror movies. You know, I remember for Christmas once I got like a Halloween documentary DVD, and I was watching like the documentary of Halloween, and it was kind of like that same conversation where it's like, does these movies make people want to kill? I'm kind of like, if you want to kill because of movies, I think you've already had like that urge before you started watching scary movies, you know. And yeah, I mean, I think most horror fans could kind of, they're very nice people. Whatever people like to say, they're very nice people. So she asked me, "Are you watching that Damn Insidious movie?" I responded back to her and said, "Are you still watching The Bold and the Oh my god, that is so fucking hilarious, man. Like that was so funny. Like my grandma would tell my mom, like, man, this kid has issues watching that stuff. I'm like, "Yeah, how is it any different than than you watching what you're watching? Like there was a lady being run over by a car. Like, come on now." Yeah. Yeah, I ever see Maniac when when Tom Salvini got his head blown off, and like it was crazy to me. I remember seeing that. She couldn't say anything. She couldn't say anything. She just walked away. Someone who likes seeing people's heads explode in horror are nicer than a rabid dog. Damn, that's true. Rabbit animal, my bad. Uh, Valerie laughing emojis. That is so awesome, Avery. Smart ass, just like me. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, that was good, bro. Like that was like what? I wonder how many gallons of blood did they put in that body. That was cool, man. Them good old practical effects, man, that I miss so much. And I wasn't even born around that time, but I kind of grew to love it. That is very true. Dominic, LOL. If y'all hear people talking in the background, I really apologize. So that's a long process. I could see why they take a long time to shoot that because it takes a while to make it and all that. Yeah, that's true. That was a lot of that in the '80s, man. Like that. Nowadays, they just like they don't even got to work hard for it. They could just add in the CGI on the computer and that's it. Let me think about this one. It was so weird just to see his head just pop out like that, though. It's like, what the hell, man? Tom Salvini, like, Like his head just popping out like that. That was so like crazy to me. I would say the Maniac one with Tom Savini, you know. But that one, that head explosion of the scan with the scanners was fucking scary, man. That was crazy. Yeah, I agree. They're both so good, man. Those two movies are really good. It's already nighttime over here now. The Thing, by far. But The Fly, man, that was like Jeff Goldblum in that kind of movie was crazy, bro. That was just insane. Like I loved it so much. Like that man was just turned into like a fly and turned into like this, creature and stuff. It was good to. I don't know if you guys seen the Creep Show TV series on Shutter. I think they showed it on AMC. But man, dude, the practical effects and some of some of the things in that show. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Like oh lord, I was kind of like it just didn't look CGI to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they used practical effects for the Creep Show TV series. You know, you can actually see the transition from human to fly. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so crazy. Damn man, we're an hour and 32 minutes. Jesus, we're talking about all these things. We're having fun talking about it, and then time flies. You know. Uh, this kind of has been so we all could talk for another 2 hours. Yeah, I gotta get out like in 20 minutes though. But we could shit, next time we're probably gonna go on for another 2 hours for sure. Yeah, I think they had Fly 2 on Tubi, if I'm guessing, or maybe HBO Max, but I'm not sure. But I've never seen the Fly 2 either. But uh, anytime movies and TV shows are involved, we can go on. We can go forever. LOL. Yeah. I love the show Lucifer. Like I love that show. It's a good, really good show. And Supernatural. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. The Omen franchise. I mean, I like the only the first movie, and then maybe I should start watching all the movies and see if I like it again. But yeah. The first movie was really good, one of my favorites. But then after that, it was like, oh, okay, moving on now. But yeah, I might want to get in watching all the other movies because I'm a very open minded person, so I'll give movies a chance. Yes, Lucifer is really good. Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Love that show. Supernatural as well. You know. Oh, you guys should check out this show called Slasher. It's really good. I think they have it on Netflix. They got all the seasons on there. Yeah, they really do. They got the Lucifer is good. Lucifer's sarcasm is unmatched. Yeah, yeah. His demeanor of his sarcasm. It's really good. It's really cool. Has something in my eye. Yes, Slasher. Yeah, it's a good show. I loved it. Yeah, I heard, bro. You got Shutter? I need to get me. I need to get on Shutter. You know. Yeah, man. Like horror is on top right now at the moment. Just it's doing really well. I wonder how next year's gonna look like. Oh, I got a notification. Season three was full of sex and nudity, but season three had cool gore and kills. I have Shutter. Oh, cool. I need to get on that, man. I need to give me an account. I recently bought a Peacock account for like the wrestling pay-per-views and stuff. That way I can watch with the fellas, with the people in the group. I was watching this movie called The Girl in the third on the third floor or something like that. It had like CM Punk from wrestling in that movie. I just thought it was really good. It kind of had that Evil Dead vibe to it. Pretty cool. And then CM Punk was channeling his inner Bruce Campbell, I guess. So yeah, you were in that movie. What? I mean, the fact that you were in a movie, but it's just really cool. I've never seen it, but I mean, like, I'll add that one to the list, the watch list. I got like probably thousands of movies that I have on the list to watch, man. It's crazy. Yeah, man, I'll have to check it out. I'll check out the trailer. Wow, that's awesome, Donna. Is the movie on Amazon Prime? Like, is it on like a streaming service where I can check out, dude? If you can let me know, that'd be great. I was watching Haunted Hippie, a horror YouTuber, and she had this little segment last year where it was called the Oscars, like the Oscars, but the Oscars, you know. And I just thought that was so cool. They were giving like because she did it because the Academy weren't really noticing horror as a genre like that. Those aren't really real movies to us. So and they were doing like the best horror, the best special effects, the best scares and all that. I just thought that was cool. Good idea to do that. You know, shit. I mean, hopefully one day the Academy like pays attention to horror one day. No, I'm just like talking like now though. Like now, I don't think horror gets noticed. The Academy don't notice horror right now. There'd be those moments that they do get recognized, but it isn't really like a everyday thing, like an all the time thing. Yeah, man. Oh, good lord. Yes, Dead Meat does the Dead Meat Horror Award. Yeah, I love that. I love Dead Meat. I had a dream that I had an interview with them, and I was just giddy inside of my body. I was just so excited. Um, yes, like to see a horror Oscar show. Yeah, they attempted that like a long time ago, but I don't think they it didn't do well. I guess. Man, it would. Yes, like to see a horror Oscar. Oh, I should have said that. With all the horror YouTubers, horror actors, horror. Yeah, yeah. Shallow. Like if they had me want to do one, I wear them. I'm gonna wear a tuxedo. I'm gonna get groomed up and stuff. It'd be cool. Because I seen like Haunted Hippie do like a yeah, yeah. I agree. I saw Haunted Hippie. She had everyone like dressed up nice and stuff. I'm like, that's cool. She even dressed up for the occasion, her gown, and like that was awesome. You know, she was presenting the awards and Sledgehammer Horror on it. I just thought that was cool. Yes. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved it. She was on the phone with Ghostface or something. And I just oh my god, that was so cool. That was so cool. I was like, I know her. You know, she's Haunted Hippie. That's that's Kylie, you know? So yeah. And she's another one who inspired me to be a horror YouTuber, like a YouTuber and stuff. Like she's another one. Yes, that would be cool, man. I'm trying to do YouTube short skits. Yeah. I want to have someone dress up like Freddy Krueger and we're just kind of like it's like a skit or something. It'd be cool. Well, man. Well, guys, I'm gonna be popping out real soon. It was great talking to everyone in that made it to the chat. This was awesome, man. I wish I could talk 2 hours more about this, but yeah, guys. Well, I'm gonna log out now. It was great having you guys on the chat. Hopefully, we can do this again. Yeah, this was very cool. Yeah, man. Well, I'll talk to you, Dominic. Thanks for coming, dude. Avery. Oh man, you're. Thanks for coming, my friend. I appreciate you. Peace out.